We are going to be playing Hidden Agenda for you. Actually, to be exact, Broden is going to.
I want to do the Death.
The what?
Death Metal.
What, Jim Carrey style?
No, more like... No wait.
Hold up. Okay, so when that pops up, you could check that out. Look for the exclamation points. So it's just like Until Dawn. Just update shit. When you want to go back, you just hit the close bottom on the bottom.
What's the play?
Vote for choices by moving your pointer inside the box.
You cannot have ties. You must unanimously choose. Okay. Which would you do? Cautious by saying let's scope it out, or confident saying we'll take the front door?
I'm gonna make a dumb decision and do this.
I'm thinking we walk right through the front door. Catch him off guard.
Oh.
Got it. Keep the lights on.
Typically, not a lot of people jump on my streams. Always stick together. You've seen the horror movies. You've never split up.
Use your pointer to hit the target before the timer runs out.
Alright, tap, I think. Yeah, okay, ready. Okay, yeah, your cursor has to go there. There you go. But sometimes it does end up very quick towards the end of the game, so you have to get used to doing it quick. But you're good for now, I think, with that.
What do you think?
Cautious. Again.
I got a bad feeling about this. Let's stick together.
That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Always stick together if you can during this part.
You there! Sir, please stop tying up that damn woman.
Hands up now!
To shoot, move your pointer onto the target. Think before you shoot. You do not have to open fire.
Well, this guy's getting a bullet.
Dude!
Hands behind your head, no sudden moves.
Oh my god.
Damn you! Wait, hold on. Alright. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rescue the hostage. Shit like that happens all the time. It's okay. You saved the hostage.
The hunt
that
for the
was
trapper
#1
came to a
priority.
dramatic end tonight as police from the 3rd Precinct arrested their primary suspect, Jonathan Finn. Finn is wanted in connection with a string of grisly murders that has gripped the city and
I don't
claimed the
think
lives of
so. I
first
think
responder
you
police
did the right
officers.
thing.
More on the story as
That
it
dude
develops.
knew what he was signing up for when he went through training.
Ladies
He
and
knew
gentlemen,
his
the
life was at
accused,
risk all the
Jonathan
time.
Finn is guilty. Of that, there's no doubt. Your job is simply to determine how he is punished. This man, the so-called trapper killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree. Booby-trapping his victims so our brave first responders became victims themselves. One such hero was Officer Tom Nelson, who died as he and his partner were making the arrest that brought us here today. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes. Why? Because he hopes you will see him as a man, a fellow human being. But this is only another one of the Trapper's clever ploys. We cannot trust this man. He has a deceitful, twisted, villainous mind, and nothing he says or does will ever change that. I therefore recommend punishment to the full extent of the law, no less than the death penalty. Thank you.
Jonathan Finn,
harsh.
the crimes for which you have been found guilty, I hereby sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
That is capital punishment. But in your case, that is what you are trying to avoid.
Tap the
That's the
logbook button on
judge,
your app
that's-
to read plot updates, view character
And then that's-
biographies, and check the major ripple events affecting your story.
5 years later.
I am Ray
Jesus.
Weaver, and this is the
Suspended
Brawl.
death
Let's kick it off
penalty
tonight
by
with our
5
very own
years?
homegrown villain, Johnny Finn,
Christ.
the Trapper. Sucker's been on death row for 5 whole years. Mr. Trapper's only got 48 hours left on our big blue marble, so I thought, hey, did you know one of the victims? Phones are open. Caller 1, you're on.
Hey, so, well, yeah, man. I mean, in my point of view, like, they can't fry this son of a bitch hard enough, you know? So he got messed up as a kid. I mean, that's no excuse to take it out on our finest boys in blue.
I hear you, but it ain't like our cops got the finest reputation, you know? Look at Marty for one. Promotion to homicide, medal, the works. This gal's on top of the world, and guess what? Turns out she's dirtier than the rest of us down here in the mud. Mishandling evidence, improper conduct, who knows what else?
Damn. Guess you never know who's one of the good ones.
I guess she just missed the memo. Like I said, this thing is heavily story-driven. So it's more of an interactive movie.
So yeah, like heavy rain.
Morning, everyone.
Yeah. But I'd say this one's even more,
Got another pair of
slightly
John
more
Does this
story-driven than that was.
We're quickly racking up red names on this board, and I gotta tell you, unsolved cases don't exactly uphold the reputation we've built here at this precinct.
Just put Marty the Magician on the case. I hear she's got a knack for making things disappear.
Son of a bitch.
Detective Calvary, pretend you didn't just say that. You're dismissed.
Real nice, bro. Real nice.
Hey, don't let Calvary get to you. Ever since he got internal affairs eyes on you, he acts like some kind of moral crusader.
At this point, I just tune him out.
Seriously. You doing all right?
Not anxious. I would say anxious, but, you know.
Yeah. No, not really.
IA crawl further up your ass?
The world's first human-sized piece of talking excrement thinks I stole evidence. In different circumstances, we would be famous.
Yikes. But hey, at least everyone knows he's a turd.
Yeah.
I would keep your distance until all this inquiry bullshit blows over. Don't throw IA any bones.
Personally, I'd say restrained.
Yeah.
Detective Marnie, can we have a word in my office? Look, Marnie, I'm not supposed to comment on an ongoing internal affairs investigation, but if it starts affecting my best detective...
a logbook.
I'm sorry,
That's
sir.
One of the ripple
Hey,
events.
don't apologize. You're a good cop. I have no doubt you didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intentionally. The facts will speak for themselves.
Thank you for believing in me, sir.
You know, it sometimes feels like we don't have a choice in these things, but you do. You got me?
Yes, of course.
I want to believe that. But I know the trap was set for execution in 48 hours. It's a heavy load. Knowing you sent someone to death row, I don't want you to be distracted.
This one's up to you. Either way, I think it'd be fine. Like, what would you say? Let's make it realistic.
I'd put him there again. Only next time, I'd make sure he didn't take my partner with him.
Officer Nelson's death was not in vain.
His death was my fault. My mess. Maybe once the trappers push in daisies, I can finally get a good night's sleep.
You will.
Got your message. Heading to see your client now.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
I'm not crazy about meeting Finn without his attorney present.
I know.
But sometimes people will jump on.
Well, he doesn't have much time left, does he?
People jump in my
No,
chat
he doesn't.
before.
You want to give me a little preview?
It can be kind of a tough nut to crack. Be strategic.
Great. Any tips?
You need to get him to talk about Adam Jones.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You got a plan?
Optimistic.
I know how to get
You
what I
just
need.
play it the way
Call
you
you
would
after.
personally. I really need to fucking...
Your attorney says you've got something you want to share with me? You've got 5 minutes. Piss around and I'm out of here.
Miss Graves, I did not kill anybody. I used to blame God for what happened.
At Las Palmas? The orphanage?
We were just kids. We trusted them. But I've forgiven them now. God teaches us to forgive.
You can't forgive your abusers once you've put them in the ground. Forgiveness doesn't work like that.
I didn't kill anyone!
Finn, calm down.
Calm? I'm about to fucking die! And nobody will know the truth.
What do you mean? What truth?
I'm gonna die a liar. A dirty, sinning liar.
Truth about what?
The confession, the murders, everything!
Oh, so now you didn't kill them. The chaplain, the orderly? Then who did?
Was it Adam Jones? You want information here.
Adam Jones?
Adam was my friend at the orphanage. Things we'd been through together, who could blame him for killing them?
Keep going. You want as much info as you can.
I'm listening, but you have to give me more to go on.
Adam and I, we've seen some shit together. Makes you close. Adam escaped, and I found drugs. I was high from the moment I got out of there. And a couple of years later, a couple of centuries, hell if I know, Adam tracks me down online. And he keeps writing me and bringing up all that old shit from the orphanage. He says he knows exactly how to make him pay. So we made an arrangement. I rat myself out, I take the heat off him, spend a couple of months in the clink, and then wham! Trapper strikes again. Can't be me, 'cause I'm in here. Makes sense, right?
Pretty convenient.
Convenient? Convenient is Father Raminsky running an orphanage. Fox in a hen house. You have no idea what it was like in there. The playroom. Well, that's what he called it, but I think he was the only one who was having any fun in there. Cops never found it?
No.
Well, you can go see for yourself.
Not even sure if the orphanage is still standing. So where is he?
Adam, now? No idea.
How can we find him? Gotta start someplace.
I got a place.
Where?
It's not, it's better if I draw you a map.
Keep going. Follow that evidence. Tika, you better be good.
Hey! Hey! Let's get him! Get that guy!
Hey! What's going on?
No. Wait, don't. Oh.
Stop. Finn, stay back.
I just want to talk.
Okay, don't do anything. Let him talk. I think you still have a choice here. Don't move the cursor.
Hey! 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 Settle down and take it easy.
Well, it could have went better, but that was very salvage.
How'd it go?
How do you think?
I got a report back on Adam Jones. He was at Las Palmas same time as my client, but he died in the same fire that closed it for good.
Lana, your client just tried to assault me, okay? He's dangerous. If you're looking to get him out of here, it's not gonna happen. Ever.
Jesus. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Look,
What would happen if I
that's not what I'm after.
Then why bring me out here?
Can you tell the judge about Adam Jones? Maybe he'll grant Finn a temporary release and help the cops track down Jones.
Lana, it's too late.
It could lead to an appeal.
All we're doing is delaying the inevitable.
Adam Jones is reasonable doubt, Felicity.
Not enough to overturn.
Finn is not a good man. But if he dies, and you didn't do everything in your power to make sure he is the trapper, could you live with yourself?
Thoughts on the game so far? Oh, choice. Let's take it to the judge. So, I mean, the worst case scenario.
You're right. Let's take it to Judge Vanstone, see what happens.
Thank you, Felicity.
Don't thank me yet.
That was the minister he brought up.
Thank you so much for seeing me so quickly.
Miss Petty already filled me in on this whole Adam Jones business.
Yes, sir. I just spoke with Mr. Finn.
Now, in my experience, you light a candle under a man's ass, you can fly a balloon out of his mouth.
Sir?
Are you buying his story?
It does add up, wouldn't you think?
The timing is certainly convenient, but I think he's telling the truth. Or at least some version of it. So far it adds up.
Has anyone spoken to Jones?
He's been presumed dead for years.
Well, that's quite a stretch, don't you think? Well, even if Jones exists, how can you be sure Finn can track him down?
Well, you're just sitting ducks if you don't try. Choose optimistic.
I'm not sure what the truth is, but I know it's out there and we need time to find it.
Apparently, you need to release a convicted serial killer to find it.
Just long enough to lead the police to Adam Jones.
You're full of surprises, Miss Graves. Well, if you were in my position, what would you do?
I would say confident.
I think that he can help us. If you grant Finn a single-day release under armed guard, we may save an innocent man from wrongful execution.
I see. All right, Miss Graves. I'm going to grant Jonathan Finn a temporary release into police custody. But only for 3 hours, no more.
Thank you. Hey, Lana, you're not gonna believe this.
He actually went for it?
Surprised the heck out of me.
Wow. Nice work, Felicity.
Don't call me that. I'm gonna head over to Homicide and let him know.
Good call. And Felicity, thank you.
Don't thank me yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the training wheels off this. I'm gonna let you make your own choices now, because I think you got the basic idea down.
Outrageous. Case against Finn was air goddamn tight. Nailed him with a hostage, for Christ's sake. Had to be one hell of a tale for you to go and spin the judge's head around.
You're gonna make the choices now. Remember, this is just a meeting.
I'm sorry to spring this on you. We all want the same thing. A man is about to be put to death and we need to make sure he deserves it.
Oh, Jonathan Finn deserves it. Of that I am sure.
Who exactly was Adam Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage.
That is a lot.
But you know what? Sorry fucker was killed in a fire that shut the place down. So the story kinda ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
I'm just covering every possibility. And Judge wants this thing airtight. Double airtight. He's granting a temporary release into police custody to help find Adam Jones. Finn tells me Rominsky had a secret room at the orphanage. Called it the playroom. It's where he held his extracurricular activities. Does that sound familiar?
I remember something like that. That didn't come out in the report.
I was wondering, Mr. Hillary, so when you analyzed the bodies of the Trapper's victims, did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
Gosh, that was 5 years ago. I don't think so.
So no reason to suspect anyone but Finn?
I do recall only, submitting a partial analysis of the evidence because Mr. Finn confessed, so it seemed open and shut.
So there was more evidence left to analyze?
Well, yeah, trace signatures.
Do you have access to all that data?
Now just hold on a goddamn second. How can you even entertain the idea of letting this scumbag out of his cell? Finn had motive. He went through hell at Las Palmas, he hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marnie, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it in 2 words. Missed opportunity. Could have had Finn in handcuffs right then and there.
You want to do restrained? You don't want...
I think I'd like to hear from Detective Marnie, if you don't mind.
Sure.
It's like
Catherine Hope was a social worker at Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her. We got a 10-8 at Hog Haven Trailer Park out by the highway. A break-in in progress. I was closest to the scene, so I went solo. Should have been a piece of cake, but that night everyone was on pins and needles because the Trapper was raising Cain. And any one of us could have been next.
This one, I don't think it... where do you think he might be?
Probably in the trailer.
There you go. Again, I'm gonna have you do the choices from here on out. But again, remember, analyze the situation, use deductive reasoning, and make your best choices on those.
Search for the clues shown at the top of the screen. Use your pointer to highlight the clues before the timer runs out. Some of these clues could help you in the future, so try to find them all.
It's like that same thing with the newspaper thing. So you just scan the room. You want to find that, that, and that. Got one. Okay, quick. You got the bombs. Yeah, there. Okay, down, quick. Down to the footprints. Got it! Just barely. Just for the future, try to be slightly more quick. Definitely was not the sound of a cat.
Okay. Just keep quiet. Who did this to you?
I was in the bar. I don't know. I woke up here. Oh God, please help me, please. What's happening?
Hello, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna remove the timer.
Oh God! Oh my God, get me out of there! Ah!
Shh, calm down, please.
Hurry!
It wasn't the kind of thing I'm eager to repeat.
Finn must have seen you coming.
Was Finn
Got out before
social
finishing the
worker
job.
at Las
Yeah,
Palmas?
split so quick he left his gear behind.
Which one do you want to know, I guess?
How did Finn get away?
I tried to lock down the perimeter, but Finn was long gone by the time backup arrived.
So how did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
He was already in the system.
Finn had been in and out of the station so many times he practically had a door with his name on it. When we got the tip that he'd been spotted at a squat, we just happened to be driving by.
Shit just seems to fall in your lap, Detective.
At least I caught him, Dick.
Uh-oh. Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
Best choice based off the situation.
Okay, let's ease up on the pissing contest, all right? Let's at least try to pretend to work together.
The Trapper case shook everyone up. I think we've poured enough salt in all our own wounds for one night.
Sergeant.
I think that about covers it. Or anything else we can help you with?
All right, I've heard enough. Thank you, everyone, for hearing me out.
And thank you for eating up our entire afternoon with this shit.
Hey, Graves.
Yeah?
I just wanted to say that...
Calvary's a dick.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You were really helpful. Oh, hey, what are you doing tonight?
What?
I've got a huge stack of files at my apartment. Not gonna be able to get through it on my own.
You know, I think I'll take a pass. We'll let you know if anything comes up.
Fair enough. Have a good one.
So yeah, the game is a little lengthy, but it's
A
never
rat trap.
boring.
Target number 1, Rupert Walsh, local undertaker,
comes up to
drunk,
time, I'll just
no
open
apparent
the
connection to Las Palmas Orphanage.
Then I'll just let you
After the murder, the trapper rigged a shotgun to the motel door and the first responding officer was killed. Second target, Frederick LeMay, orderly at Las Palmas, drug charges, assaults, but no convictions. Trapper left his body in a pitch-black room and filled the light fixture with C4. First responding officer flipped the switch, and sayonara. Third target, Father Rominsky. The trapper had sewn explosives inside his body, wired to glow if he moved a muscle. Left him sitting in a prayer position, and he was forced to confess his sins, namely the abuse he and his cronies conducted at the orphanage. The first responder was... it was Sergeant Teller. A theory. While the first target had no apparent connection to Las Palmas, all the responding officers were from the 3rd Precinct, including Detective Marnie. Were the initial victims just a smokescreen, and the real targets the 3rd Precinct police? Why would he target them? Contacts.
Who would you like to call?
Call Becky. I would say call Becky. Oh, we have a
Becky
viewer.
Marnie.
Calling Becky Marnie.
Yay! Hey viewer, thank you for joining the live stream. I hope you enjoy.
Hi.
Hi, I'm so sorry for calling you so late, but I've just been going over
Okay,
the files here.
research. Becky refused Felicity's offer. Felicity reviewed the files on her own. Okay. Third precinct.
Well, I noticed that all of the first responders were from the 3rd precinct, including yourself.
Oh, we lost a viewer.
And do you think it's possible that the real targets in each of the Trapper killings were actually the first responding officers?
I suppose it's possible.
Well, I'm not trying to accuse the cops of anything, and I know you were one of the responders too, so that's kind of why I was wondering if there might be something there, some grudge. You knew the other cops, right?
Do you know if there's any reason to think that Finn might have targeted them? Honestly, I could think of a million reasons. I was in the 3rd precinct, sure, but I got out of there as soon as I could.
How do you mean?
Place was a hellhole, at least back then. Drugs, bribes, you name it. Those were not good guys.
Still?
A lot of it cleaned up pretty soon after the Trapper killings.
Interesting. Okay, well, thank you. You've been very helpful, Detective Marnie.
No problem. And call me Becky.
Thank you, Becky.
Sorry, guys.
This is 125 to the 1016. Making entry.
125 acknowledged. Caution advised.
This is one of the places where things can go bad. One of the places that was mentioned.
This is the police. Anyone here?
No. Never!
Oh, dear God. Sir, can you hear me?
Oh, shit.
Hey, what's going on?
Becky, it's...
What?
It's not good. The victim. It's one of us.
What? What happened?
We're still sorting through the mess, but call came in, there was a body. Responder showed up. Body was rigged. It looks just like a Trapper murder.
I feel skeptical.
You don't mean that...
I know, I don't know how.
No. No, somebody has made a mistake. There's no way.
Becky.
I have to see.
Stop.
What? What?
It's cavalry.
No, that doesn't make sense. He doesn't answer calls. He's a detective.
He was the call.
Oh my God.
Oh, jeez.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you.
From what we can piece together, it looks like Cavalry was, indulging in some private hospitality.
Hired hospitality?
Yep.
Track her down?
Just the manager's vague description, brunette, 20s.
Great.
Cavalry's firearm was discharged, full clip. But the only blood in here is his own. And, Officer Montesinos.
The responder?
Calvary's body was rigged. With traps.
Fuck.
So basically they try to turn... Okay. Clue searching, remember. Okay, that's one. Okay, one more. Yes. Put it... Yep, there. Good job. How'd you do that? How'd you make it go...
Pure luck.
That's a whole clip. If someone cut his throat from behind,
Okay, typically
why would he
these
fire
ain't
this
really
way?
important.
And if they did it from the front,
Spider-Man.
why would he miss?
And then the prostitute, nothing new. Just narrowed it down to
Oh, God.
every 20-something brunette in
It's
the
really him.
fucking world. So that ain't of much use. You found a painting. Not for nothing. That could probably go for 5 GB.
Anything?
Wait a minute.
Nothing useful.
I'd actually say 7,000, and I think the camera just dropped.
Becky,
Hey, Vera, thanks for joining the live stream.
I tried to call you last night.
Yeah?
You didn't answer.
I didn't feel like
I'm
talking.
not playing. I have my
Where were you?
brother-in-law over. He's playing this game for the first time, so please be kind. Okay. She is suspect. You are suspect right now, so you want to get him off your back in the nicest way you possibly can. Which one would you do?
I was home.
Alone?
Yeah. So?
I just... You know how this looks, right?
What are you saying?
Everybody knows how you two felt about each other, Peggy.
Jesus, Carl.
Just be careful. Peggy, please.
This isn't, I would say.
Whatever you're thinking, stop.
I'm trying to help you.
Yes, I hated Calvary. I hated Calvary, but not like this.
Peggy.
This is insane. This just makes things a million times worse. And you're not helping.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
That's the end of part 1. Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Want some water?
Yeah.
I got you. Don't hit the box yet.
Do you want to play a game? Follow the red circle. Ooh.
Your thoughts so far?
I like the game.
Favorite part of the story?
Where things go boom.
I always thought it was things go bump in the night, not boom in the night.
That's when you have a baby.
Oh, god damn. Please, no. Alright. Whenever you're ready, go for it.
They go boom boom in the pants.
Oh, god damn it.
Hey, you gave me the idea.
Becky arrested Finn, but her partner was electrocuted. Becky was promoted into homicide under Sergeant Rene. Felicity took Finn's story to the judge. She met him at court that same day. Felicity persuaded Judge Vanstone to release Finn into police custody. This is just basically a recap. Just let it do its thing and I'll pick right back up where it left off. Cold enough, I hope? Oh. Okay, whenever you're ready.
And now, part 2 of Hidden Agenda.
Apparently, you didn't make a good alibi. No, I don't see how. Well, that was the best you could have done.
Hey, Simon, how you holding up?
Hanging in there.
A lot of extra work whenever there's a freak on the loose, I guess.
Okay, guys, settle down. Listen up. Hey, listen up. We lost a cop today. Another one won't be returning to active duty. And it could have been even worse. I know it's going to be tough on all of us. No one here ever thought we'd see the day that Jack Calvary went down for the count. Well, let's be blunt, he wasn't the kind to catch his flies with sugar. But he was one of us. And this atrocity cannot stand.
And what about the bomb, sir? Was it intended to kill us?
We got lucky. The blast exploded outward from the bodies, so when Hillary moved Calvary, the bulk of the force hit the wall.
I'm grateful I still have my hands.
Yeah, me too. Montesino's not so lucky.
So you really think this is the Trapper?
Could be this Adam character. Could be the hooker. Until we have reason to believe otherwise, we are treating this as a Trapper copycat. It's entirely possible that Jonathan Finn is somehow pulling the strings from behind bars. We have District Attorney Felicity Graves here to help with the investigation. She is familiar with the Trapper's MO. She's here to help. Please extend her every courtesy. One more thing. District Attorney Felicity Graves has negotiated to have Jonathan Finn temporarily released into our custody.
Aw, come on, you believe this?
Hey, I think this might be a valuable lead, and I'm gonna follow it through. Anyone has a problem with that, you know where my office is. Detective Marnie, I'm gonna need you to look into Calvary's old Trapper case files. We're looking for links here, anything we could have missed.
Okay, choice time.
Due respect, sir, but I don't think that going through files in a basement is the best use of my time right now.
Detective Marty, I'm pretty sure I'm the one who decides what's the best use of your time. Got it?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay, time to get moving. Just remember, Jack Calvary is watching from whatever shithole he ended up in. Let's do him proud.
Hi.
Miss Graves.
How you holding up?
It's tough losing one of the ranks, no matter how it goes down. But thank you for asking. Let you know if we find anything.
Lovely day at the office.
They're getting ready to move Finn for his little field trip. I'd like for you to join us.
So would I. If I can get out of the dungeon. Do we have a problem?
What?
The fuck were you going on about this morning at the crime scene?
Becky.
Do you honestly think that I have something to do with this?
Not now, okay?
You're my partner. We gotta be honest with each other.
Look, everyone knows about what was going on between you and Calvary. You've got motive, so I'm just doing my job.
I thought that you would at least be on my side.
It's not about sides. It's better that it's me asking questions, okay? Some of these guys...
Yeah, right. I know how it looks. If Calvary had proven I lost evidence, I'd be screwed. So yeah, motive. It's too bad no one ever filed a complaint on him. And you know, this wasn't the first time he was with a hooker.
He was a grade A creep, but they're still gonna ask questions, and the more distance you have, the better. Why'd you think Sarge put you on file work?
Why you keep pushing me?
You better rest.
Hey! You keep pushing me and I'm gonna push back.
You really want to threaten your partner right now?
Adam Jones was definitely at Las Palmas, same time as Finn. Allegedly died in the fire that shut the place down. Now, according to Finn, Jones grew up to be the trapper, but how can that be possible? Doesn't make sense.
You do end up investigating all three, I'm pretty sure, so I guess pick your favorite.
LeMay, orderly at Las Palmas. In and out of the 3rd Precinct lockup for years, but known for his uncanny ability to avoid doing any real time. Seems likely that he knew people on the inside. If the 3rd Precinct cops were the trapper's targets, well, he connects both worlds. His brother, Vernon LeMay, works in sanitation downtown. I'm gonna pay him a visit.
Okay, you do have to be careful with this one. Because things can go south pretty quick. Was killed by the trapper. Okay, there you go. That guy. Now, if anything pops up on
Like
that,
to have a little
wait
chat.
till after this one.
This is 609 in pursuit of suspect. Party made foot bail.
Okay. Yeah.
You just stay back. Back!
I would try talking first.
Mr. LeMay, listen to me. You don't want to do anything stupid, okay?
I don't gotta do anything.
No? I just want to talk to you.
What the hell you want to talk about?
Put the gun down. I just want to talk. Las Palmas Orphanage? I need your help. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner this little misunderstanding will be over.
Stay back.
Okay. I'm just gonna drop my weapon. Okay? See? I only want to talk to you.
God damn it.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say...
Can and will be used against me. Story of my life, lady.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah, just leave your gun there, honey. Real good job.
Should have taken both guns.
Ain't looking too good right now, Vernon. I guess low-life numbskull just runs in the family, huh?
What?
Quit dicking me around. This is about your brother.
You want to know about Adam?
Adam Jones.
Ah,
What can you tell me?
Bro mentioned him once or twice. Said no matter how much he wailed on him, the kid would just look back at him with these big old dead eyes. Just taking it. Bro could do whatever he wanted, no matter how much the bastards complained. Cops weren't gonna touch their golden goose.
Why is that?
You know what? I think my mouth just got tired. I think it's time for my lawyer. I know my rights.
Just nice, calm, collected air.
Elaborate.
Want me to spell it out? He supplied. For everyone. Yeah, you're gonna send me up the river? You better make a hell of a lot of extra room.
Why is that?
Because I'm taking half the police department with me.
Get this piece of shit out of here.
Is this scumbag telling the truth?
About his brother?
About the cops?
The whole 3rd precinct was dirtier than a truck stop toilet.
The, whole precinct?
Yeah, I kept my nose clean, but it wasn't easy. Sergeant Teller was my boss, for Christ's sake.
We have to tell someone about this.
No reason to dig up the dead just to drag them through the mud.
You're not wrong, but it doesn't feel right.
Sometimes you gotta break a few eggs, Carl. Marnie.
Headed to a house at 22 Huffman Road. Meet you there?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
I tried to question LeMay, but apparently he's just as slippery as his brother. Yeah, well, I'll see you at the house.
Alright, remember, you are a friend. Oh, wait, no. No, look. It's our boy Finn's field trip today. Be cautious, but nice. You're taking him at his word, remember.
Do me a favor and just make sure he doesn't try anything. Oh, he can certainly try. Don't get any ideas.
It's good to see you again.
How are your bracelets?
Well, I can't feel my fingers, if that's what you're asking. You gonna help me out or what?
Here.
Thanks.
So is this where Adam came after the orphanage?
This is where Adam grew up.
All clear. Couple squatter nests, but looks like they split.
All right, give us 5. Start the tour, boss.
Right this way. This room right in here. This is where Adam slept when he ran away.
Nobody's been here for years, Finn.
Well, I didn't say he'd be here to greet us.
The same idea as before. You're on a timer. Oh, there you go. Poison. Poison. One more. Papers. Papers. Damn it. It's alright. You only missed one.
So you're saying that this is his, not some squatters?
Squatters wouldn't dare.
What is all of this?
Adam's pop was a pest control man.
You don't say.
He was a pretty good one, too.
Traps, of course.
The one thing Adam got from his dad was a knack for killing vermin.
Detective Marnie, Sarge says it's time to wrap it up.
We found something. Just need a couple more minutes.
How did Adam end up at the orphanage?
Well, Adam's pop would get so blasted he couldn't see a hole in a ladder. Beat his wife senseless if she gave him one crooked look.
Jesus.
One night, she loaded up his double-aught, took his head clean off, right in front of Adam. Judge put her away for life. No parole, no visits from her kid. Guess it don't matter that if she hadn't picked up that shotgun, Pops would have killed them both sooner or later anyway. That's our justice system for you, right?
So just do this, make your best judgment calls. I will be back.
Murder's murder, it wasn't self-defense.
Maybe how you see it.
Doesn't mean she had the right to kill.
So yeah, Adam was shipped off to Las Palmas. Out of the frying pan into the fire, huh? You wouldn't believe what they did to us in there. Raminsky and that piece of shit orderly. And you know, we tried to fight him the way you're supposed to fight him. We called the cops. 3rd Precinct. And nobody did a goddamn thing. Not even our own social worker. So once Adam got out of that hellhole, he figured out his own way to make them all pay. Those cops? He knew their beat. He timed every murder to the minute. He knew exactly who'd get the call and exactly what was waiting for him. Cops failed. Parents failed. System failed. What would you do? You took out the people who hurt us.
It's not for me to decide. That's what a jury's for.
Yeah, so I hear.
Who gave him the right?
You know, I used to think maybe Adam's the only one who can see the world for what it truly is. See past all the bullshit. The evil deeds that lie in the hearts of men. But now I know only God has that gift. It don't matter much now. Once Adam got his man, he retired. And I'm about to pay the price.
His man?
Raminsky. His last victim.
That's not entirely true. Rominsky may not be his last victim.
What?
Detective Calvary was just taken out in a manner very similar to the Trapper's M.O.
Cutting it close, my God.
What?
Nothing, I guess he wasn't finished.
Ah, shit. I need to take this. You gonna be alright?
Go.
Hey.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You still think I'm making all this up?
Less and less. But without proof that Adam's still running around.
I can get you proof.
No, you can't.
You're right. Not like this, I can't.
You're nuts.
Look, he's never gonna show his face while I'm on a leash. But on my own, I can draw him out, serve him right up on a silver platter.
Even if you're right, Judge Vanstone wouldn't go for it in a million years.
If he started killing again, he ain't gonna stop. Until he either gets caught or he gets what he wants.
Well, let's hope it's the former.
Then let me help you do it.
Why?
This is penance. Look, there's, something I may have neglected to mention.
Oh, please, enlighten me.
Adam told me that if I were to ever find myself free of incarceration, he'd reach out immediately.
Is that so?
Can make it look like I overpowered you. No one would have to know.
I cannot believe you're actually proposing this.
Yes, you can, because you know it's the only way to catch him. Look at me. I could take you out in a second. Police would buy it. We can make it look real.
Prisoner 75422 is requested to be returned to custody immediately.
This is Officer 732 receiving request. Please stand by for confirmation.
How would you even find him?
I got strings I can pull. I can find him. You just gotta let me.
Do it.
Becky? Hey! Time to wrap it up. Becky. Oh, shit. We need help up here! Now!
Wait, what? Let him go? Yeah. Actually, I think that's a good choice. Despite how that sounds.
The notorious serial killer known as the Trapper has escaped from prison just days before he was to face the final curtain for his crimes. Jonathan Finn was responsible for the deaths of numerous first responders during a reign of fear 5 years ago. Officials warn that Finn is dangerous, and any sighting should be immediately reported to the authorities.
All right, I want to know what happened. I want to know now.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been in there alone with him. He overpowered me. I blew it.
Well, this is a goddamn mess, but we are gonna stay focused, and we are gonna get this son of a bitch back in custody. Carl, what's the status?
U.S. Marshals are initiating the manhunt as we speak.
Okay, get out there and help them. Anything they need. Becky, until we catch a break, I'm gonna need you working the case files.
Okay, I'll get back to it.
That's all. What the hell's going on with your partner?
Something's way off here. Doesn't add up.
You think she's hiding something?
I don't know.
Let's keep an eye on her, all right?
Okay, good. You did choose the right ones for that. 1 hour since 10:15. I guess it's your choice.
If these killings are connected to the Las Palmas orphanage, Father Rominsky is at the center of it. It's just too bad that the rest of the clergy took a vow of silence the minute things started to get hairy for him. But Finn told Felicity that Rominsky had some kind of secret room at the orphanage. Couldn't find any reference to this in the police records. I guess it's time for me to head over to Las Palmas and take another look.
Condemned. Lovely. Nice job, smart one. Take the damn lock with you.
Hello? Hello?
That. Okay. Okay, think about the most likely place they would be. Ooh. Alright, okay, go. What? Okay, 2. It's alright, it's alright. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I remember that song.
Oh, hello, ladies. Looks like Father Rominsky was a regular customer. Whoa.
That answers why he called it the playroom, that's for sure. Playboy room, maybe. The trophy got it right. Sins of the father, definitely. Ladies, I don't suppose you know where your boy Rominsky is, would you?
Hey! Hey, who's there?
Thanks, ladies. I think that would actually work. Whoa! Oop. Nice. That be our boy Adam. Oh, Adam. Just got flashes for you. Oh, we didn't want to have some flashes. God. Oh, just there.
Freeze! Don't move! Stop!
You're gonna be gone.
Damn it! No. No, 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 no.
That ran off. And I think she had time to get across the tracks too. God damn it. Yeah, whatever. Oh, for the record, that was unavoidable, by the way. You couldn't have caught him. Oh, come on, Okay, that just updates that. Was follow. It's what you already know. Boop, boop, boop. There's. Ah, this place looks familiar.
8:23 p.m. Revisiting the crime scene of Detective Jack Calvary's murder. Gonna have a closer look at the bedroom first. It's not that big of a place, but always have to wonder if the forensic team missed something.
Okay, clue time.
Well, I see one of them.
Oh, oh. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Go, go, go. 2. Okay, you do have time. Oh, oh, get it! You got him! Just barely. You had that much left.
Bloody mess.
What?
Marks spread outward on the headboard from the origin of the blast. Forensics confirmed that the bullets were fired from Calvary's gun. But why?
Isn't it obvious, dear?
Hey.
Gun was used against.
Now what is that? Gotcha.
Someone wanted to make some money on uniform. Let's see what his viral hit was. Oh. That ain't no Trapper Killer. That ain't no Adam Jones either.
Okay, now this is just... Huh. Okay, now who's this? Oh my god. That's from the orphanage. Wow. Well, I never thought I'd say this, but thank God Calvary was one perverted piece of shit. This is huge.
Well, I think you've seen enough in this place. There's more rooms to investigate. That ain't no goddamn squirrel. Might want to be careful here. I think it sounds like you might want to.
I can explain.
Yeah, well, you damn well better.
I will. I will, just...
Could you start talking?
I needed to know.
Know what?
About you.
What were you trying to find out?
I know you and Calvary had issues.
It's putting it mildly.
That's exactly my point. The inquiry?
Jesus Christ. You too?
I have to look at this from every angle, Becky. You know that. Okay, if you wanted Calvary out, then you could have used Finn's confession to pin it on the Trapper. That's opportunity and motive.
You're right. And so is this
Oh my
right
God.
now.
Oh God, please. Please, Becky.
Felicity. Who am I? Who? For you to think that I could do this.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's the end of part 2. Hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Who do you think it is? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it could be that Adam Jones character. Because, I mean, there just happens to be the Mr. Hoodie running away. Why would he be running away from nothing? He would have known who you were. It has to be this Adam Jones dude. Wait. Inside job, maybe? Huh. Oh well, let's continue.
Okay. Let's do this. How many parts are there?
There can't be much more. So this is what happened so far. And I need to shave my really crappy beard. There's a pattern with the hiring prostitutes in this Have you noticed anyone and everyone who has hired them ended up, well, laying in their own blood? Which means Rominsky has met his maker.
And now, part 3 of Hidden Agenda.
Based off track record, it's safe to assume that he met his maker. And it would have been a while ago.
You still think it's me?
Like, I have to be honest, but it does kind of look like you, and that's not going to help your case.
Reassuring. That's your best bet.
If that was me on the footage, then why would I show it to you? I mean, why wouldn't I just kill you back at the cabin?
You kind of almost did.
Touche. The guy on that video? In the hoodie? Same guy I chased earlier.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Alright, so this hooker, she's working with the trapper. Why? She lures them and kills them, and he sets up the trap?
Who knows, maybe.
Seems crazy, but... yeah, maybe. Thanks. When Calvary was investigating the trapper 5 years ago, he had one big blind spot. Prostitutes. Father Rominsky had a thing for hookers. And now Calvary is killed by a hooker. At least someone dressed like one. Maybe the trapper is using a hooker to lure his targets to a premeditated murder site. I don't even know what to think anymore. I feel like everyone is out to get me.
Don't worry, Detective. You're safe with me.
Well, the only way Trapper's leaving that jail building is as a husk.
So, what about him?
Okay, remember, you're just talking to a friend, so just talk to her like you would talk to your friend.
I'll cheers to that. Maybe Finn's right. And Adam Jones is the one behind all this. It could be why Finn clammed up when he heard Calvary bid it. 'Cause he knew it was Adam finally making good on his promise to get him out of jail.
You know what? It's pretty late.
Yeah.
My advice, sleep on it. Take all this to Sergeant in the morning.
All right. See ya.
Oh shit, don't you hate that when that happens? Rupert! Oh my god! And Becky had a drink at the bar. You know that?
Hey, Lana.
Check your email now.
What email?
Oh. Whoever did this makes a compelling argument Marnie killed Calvary. Well, more than just Calvary. Play the audio.
Cannot believe the mouth on this Marnie chick. We gotta be careful, or she'll blow this whole operation.
What'd she say?
Threatened me. Us. All of us.
She's out of control.
We never got the...
Someone's been holding on to that for years. Did you recognize the voices?
No. Should I?
It's been confirmed. There are 2 of the officers killed by the trapper.
Okay, we don't know if this is real.
Felicity, Finn is not the trapper. Someone on the inside's been pulling the strings this whole time. Detective Becky Marnie.
Judge Vanstone? Oh, fuck! Oh my god! Oh my!
Yes, this part. Okay. Don't worry about those logs. Just focus on this.
What did she do to me? What did she put inside me, goddammit?
Judge Vanstone,
Don't worry about it.
What is it?
It's the trapper. You're rigged.
What? Oh, no.
It's probably an explosive and... Shit.
Oh, God!
If it was implanted in his... Look at that. Beep. It's rigged to his heartbeat.
How's your head, Detective Marnie? They're coming for you. They know you did it. They know you killed everyone. There's no escape. You're the trapper, Becky.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
You might just come out of this alive, if that's any consolation. But you need to listen very carefully. If you will notice, there is a small heartbeat tracker on Judge Vanstone's wrist. It is synchronized to a cell phone that I have surgically implanted into his stomach. The phone is just a timer, but every beat of his heart knocks another second off. The faster his heart races, the quicker the clock. Now, would you care to guess what happens when the numbers reach 0? Game over. For anyone in, say, 100-foot radius, give or take. Which will most likely include all the police who are swarming in to arrest you right now.
Why are you doing this? What's your end game?
Well, it's certainly not be analyzed by a 2-bit cop. Sometimes killing is the only option.
What?
You can try to run, but I can't promise you I'm not gonna pop that balloon a bit early. And there's enough explosives in there to level the whole floor.
Jesus Christ.
I left your fire on for a reason. Stop the time. Stop the timer.
You can't be serious.
I can be whatever I want. You can be alive or you can be dead. That's your choice. And the clock's ticking.
So what did he say?
Okay, you're gonna want...
You gonna get me out of this?
Ready for your choices. What do I do? You want to stay.
What did he say? Could you get me out of this, please?
You can't comment if you're running. You want to leave? No, okay. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get an option. Do not shoot him.
I'm really sorry about this. Shit.
No. Please. No.
Fuck. I can't do it. I can't.
Oh, God. Thank you.
I just realized, too, there's another way, and it ain't gonna be pretty.
I need you to stay calm, okay? Stay very, very calm.
What?
Do you understand?
Why? What's happening? Oh, God.
Not say anything to freak him out. Clinical.
Why in God's name?
Please, just stay calm, Shit. If the timer reaches 0, then we're both dead.
How much time?
plenty of time.
Right now, we have plenty of time, okay? So let's keep it that way. Let's just stay calm and...
What are you talking
and we can figure this out.
So, if you take this phone out of me, it can't hurt me, right? You gotta get it out of me!
Operate. Like I said, it ain't gonna be pretty.
Ah, no, please! Ah, I can't take it! Ah, ah, ah.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Yes. Carl Carter.
Becky, God damn it, where are you?
Oh my God, Carl.
We got a tip you kidnapped Judge Vanstone. Said you were at the Elliott Hotel. We got it surrounded.
I'm at the hotel, but you gotta help me. Please.
Stay right there, we're coming in.
I think you're gonna be fine. What happened? Please wait. Oh, I think it's loading. I think. Yeah. Flee.
Freeze! Freeze, God damn it, now!
I know how it looks. But I'm being set up. You have to trust me.
Drop it. Drop the gun.
Fuck. Flee. If you surrender, they won't listen. Get... Yes. Oh, just barely.
Okay. Just deep breaths. Okay?
No, fuck deep breaths, Felicity.
I'm being being set up. And now they're gonna say I left the crime scene. Listen, I'm gonna fight in your corner, you know that. But you gotta turn yourself in, okay? You know what? You just need to turn yourself in.
I'm not going down for this.
I am not going down for this.
Sorry. I didn't think it'd end that way. What? 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 You woke up in a hotel room alongside Judge Vanstone's trapped body? I made it so... Oh no. What? Continue. Tell me there's more. Please tell me.
Earlier today, Judge William Vanstone was kidnapped from his home on the east side of the city. He has since been rescued and is back with his family recovering. Detective Becky Marnie has fled the scene of the crime after resisting arrest. Officials have confirmed that Marnie is considered a suspect in the slaying of fellow detective Jack Calvary. We've heard an unconfirmed report that Detective Becky Marnie may have aided in the escape of convicted serial killer Jonathan Finn. Jonathan Finn is still at large and is considered armed and dangerous. An investigation is ongoing. Sergeant Riggs made a brief statement to the press only moments ago.
Come on, there's gotta be more.
Becky Marnie is currently still at large, but rest assured we will find her and bring her to justice.
Fuck!
I'm no jury. I don't have the right to convict, but... Did Detective Marnie have motive? Yeah. Did I trust her? Trust is a luxury I can't afford.
So what you're saying is that Marnie helped you?
I'm just telling you what happened.
Do you think it's possible she suffered from some form of multiple personality disorder?
You think she was crazy? Playing both sides at once? In this town, anything's possible.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, well, Marnie covered her tracks like a pro. She was on the force, so she knew exactly how we would think. There's just no way to know what really happened, unless we catch her. And we will.
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. I thought she was onto something. I don't think she's behind this. I trusted her. I trusted her.
You know where Marnie is now?
Hopefully somewhere very far away.
She don't think you did, so that wasn't the worst ending you could have got. Alright, so what'd you think? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that wasn't the end. That wasn't anywhere near the ending I got, but... It wasn't I don't think it was the worst ending either, I mean... Like... Let's look back in that alleyway for a minute. How would surrender be the good option in that case? That would have gotten you locked up. No, where you went wrong was under that bridge. I could have continued the story more, I'm pretty sure. Strange. Well. Alright, thanks for joining me. Alright guys, sorry this stream was so late. I just had the last minute idea to do this. Broden said he had never played this before, like I had said earlier in the stream. So I figured, hey, why not? Do you feel like this would be a game you'd play again? Well, alright, if you're new to the channel and you like what you saw, like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. And if you are subscribing, don't forget to hit that little notification bell. It'll give you a notification every time something new is going on my channel. Thank you guys so much. Sorry it was so late. But if you're watching the archive version, I also hope you enjoyed this. It was pretty fun. I did have to leave the stream a couple times to go do a few things, but it is what it is. So this was Broden Wood's playthrough of Hidden Agenda, his first playthrough. So yeah, I guess that's it. So until next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye.